So, a lot has happened since I last filmed. This vlog is probably going to be late because a bunch of chaotic stuff has happened in my life recently, and it's been it's been a moment. But you might notice, am in the middle of the Canadian wilds. I'm at my parents' house, and that is because, oh, pardon me, wind. I don't know if you can hear the wind. If you can, I apologize. But that is because my partner broke up with me. So I got dumped. So now we're just going to be chilling here for most of the summer. I do have my placement, so I will be back in the normal filming place for a little bit, and then it's all going to be wildlife and wilderness, which is a great place to write and read. So honestly, it's probably better for me. But in good news, I have finished the class portion of my teacher's college, so I no longer have to go to classes, which is excellent. I just have a placement that I need to do. And that's a special placement because I, of course, got a concussion during my first placement and had to cancel that one. So, whew. But in other good news, I have also finished the first draft of The Nature of the Beast. I will cut to a clip of me showing the word count and everything like that right now. So I forgot to film with the actual like session target. Still, I had the last session I wrote was 1400 words, but there is the total word count for the draft 4 of The Nature of the Beast. Obviously, before edits, it's probably going to go down, but 89,491. Woo! And 32 days left before my goal. I think I actually did it a little bit before because this is a few days after. But yes, nailed it. Now I won't have to buy my ex a Warhammer. And since I finished that, I'm going to let it sit for a little bit. And I'm going to do some word frequency edits. And then I'm going to look out for some beta readers and see if I can get some actually like good edits. Or not good edits, but like feedback. Feedback is the right word. So I'm looking for that. And I haven't read very much. I need to finish Fahrenheit 451. No, I haven't read very much. I need to finish Fahrenheit 451, partly because it's my partner's book, or sorry, ex-partner, and he needs it back. And also, I just want to finish it and get back to reading romance books so I can go in La La Land and pretend that somebody is romantic towards me. But in other news, because I'm going to have all summer off, I'm not going to be working because I'm a teacher. You can't really work in the summer. I am going to be writing a first draft. I have a couple of ideas of what first drafts I want to write. So the first story is Amongst Thieves, which I did do a read aloud for. It is a throuple romance in which this writer's fiance dies and she's trying to like sort of get over her grief while also trying to finish writing her romance novel. And it's super hard to write romance when like everything sucks. And then there's these two men who have like a history with each other and they're sort of like going through their own issues, but they both crush on her and then they all fall in love. It's cute. And then I have another story which doesn't have a title. It's just called Desdemona because that's the main character's name. And it's about a schizophrenic who has synesthesia. So she can hear the colors of people's voices, and she aspired to be a medical doctor and was unable to due to her mental illness. So she just sort of water paints and lives with her parents. And it's been a couple of years since high school. I want to say like at least 8 years. So that's way more than a couple since high school. And her like situationship, like almost boyfriend at the time, but like they couldn't be together because she was too sick, sort of comes back into her life, and they sort of try to reconnect. But it's more a story, it's not less of a romance story and more of a story about exploring how severe mental illness impacts you and impacts the people around you. And I feel like that would be a really good story because it's based a lot about my own personal experiences. I don't have synesthesia, or schizophrenia, but I do have, or I have had very severe mental health episodes. So I feel like this would be a great way to sort of explore myself in the aftermath of being dumped. But whichever one you guys think is more interesting, let me know. Obviously, those are very vague explanations. I forgot to mention that the guy for Desdemona comes back because he wants to be a medical doctor as well, and Desdemona's mother is like a renowned surgeon. So he's kind of putting his foot in to try to get her mom to like him. So it's kind of scummy, and then he ends up realizing that he's a piece of shit. They work on it. I don't really know. I don't have this planned out at all, so I kind of need to figure that out. But I will have lots of time to do so. I'm free all summer. I'm going to be spending so much time in the lake. I'm going to have clips of stuff that happened at the lake while I'm here in this vlog. It's going to be great. I mean, yesterday I saw a snake eating a toad, so warning for that. I will put a trigger warning because I know people get a little sensitive, but I grew up around this kind of stuff, so I'm just kind of like, the snake has to eat. But I totally understand if it's uncomfortable for people. So, and my parents have dogs, so there's going to be dogs in my vlog now, which is going to be great. My cat will be coming with me. She's not with me right now, but she will be here, so you don't have to worry about Toast not being here anymore. She's my cat. She was my cat before the relationship, and she will remain my cat after the relationship. But I am just spending a good time chilling. Also, sorry, this is related to last vlog, In Heat Rivalry, the little cat romance. I'll put the cover here again. I haven't worked on it at all since I mentioned it, but my parents have Crave, so now I can actually watch Heated Rivalry, so I can have some material, so I can write this stupid cat heated rivalry thing. I say stupid, and I don't mean it's like stupid as in it's like a dumb idea. I mean it's like a for fun, not serious writing idea at all. So I think it's for fun, and like when I say stupid, I don't mean like it's not worth my effort or anything like that. I just silly it's the correct word. I should say silly, not stupid. But that's my plan. I'm here for the rest of the week, and then I have to go back to where I currently live, and then it's just, who knows. I'm hoping in the summer when I'm off placement, I'll be able to do weekly vlogs instead of every 2 weeks, or whenever I can get one up, really, is basically what's going on. But we shall see if I remain dedicated, because who knows, I might be lazy. But yes, I've been rambling a lot, but that's just a life update, I guess. I apologize if the wind was too loud. It is quite windy today. It did die down a little bit when I started filming, so that's quite nice. And I also apologize if the angles are weird. You're currently propped up on a toaster with a barbecue Bible behind you, keeping you upright, because I didn't bring my phone stand for filming because I wasn't sure if I would film at all. So the angles are going to be a little off for the next couple of clips, but I'm doing my best. Anyways, thank you for following me along. Hopefully I can do some fun. Maybe I should read that like one sentence I wrote for Heated Rivalry, where the Elia character doesn't smoke cigarettes but has a churu instead. It's like a paragraph that I wrote, and that's like it. That's all I've written for In Heat Rivalry. So but I have a lot of spare time now, and I feel like this is going to be fun. I'm going to have a good summer. I'm channeling it now. Maybe this is me being in denial because I just got dumped, but whatever. Me and my, 17 subscribers, 16, we're here. We're in it together. Thanks. This was not about writing at all. Well, it was a little bit about writing. I'm probably going to edit so much of this out. Anyways, thank you for still being here, and I hope you have a lovely day. That's like my ending thing, but it's in the middle now. Have a lovely day now while you're watching it in the middle, and then at the end, you'll have another lovely day. And if it's the same day, it's twice as lovely. Okay, bye.
What are you? Where is it? Oh, yeah. Oh. Levi, let's leave him alone. He's just trying to get a snack. There's an update with the snake and the frog. Or the toad. He almost got him. I'm kind of impressed with how big that snake's mouth is right now. Wow.
So I haven't done much writing today, but I have been planning a new romance that I didn't actually mention in the first clip of this video where I was talking about the other romances. But It is a lesbian throuple romance in which two girls are con artists. So one of them makes like oil paintings and like pretends that they're famous painters' paintings, and the other one sells them. And then there's this art professor who gets brought in who tries to like solve like how the paints are being made and stuff like that, and like determine what's fake or not. And that's just what I've been doing. And I have my little drawings and their ages and stuff like that. So that's the most writing I've been doing today. Not much, but you can tell this is how books are made, with bad drawings and a lot of handwriting in a random little notebook. But that's the writing I did for today. I still have no idea how this book is going to go. I just have the concept and I'm fleshing out the characters. I decided that one of them has 9 siblings and they're all named after musical instruments because their parents are like famous songwriters. So I had to come up with like 9 names that were all like musical related, and like after a while I was like, I don't know what are boy names that are musical related, because like the odds of having 9 girls, I mean, it's not impossible, but I'm not gonna do that. So I had to Google music names. I did play piano as a child, but I didn't know that much. That's Octavia. She's the one with the musical names, because get it, Octavia. She's the 7th child too, so it's not like she's the 8th child and it's Oct. I thought it would be funny. It's probably not, but I thought I was being clever. But yeah, that's the writing I've been doing, because I finished the 4th draft of the Cast and Coal and I'm just letting it sit. So I am exploring other ideas to do, especially for this summer, when I'm probably going to be cranking out a first draft or a bunch of ideas for new stories. I can't draw. That one's the painter and that one's the business lady. She has like a paintbrush in her hand, you can kind of tell. Not really, but it's the best I can do. I didn't learn how to draw. I could learn how to draw, but I just don't want to put the effort into it. I really respect people who can draw, so if you can draw, congratulations. And if you can't and you want to, just keep at it. You'll be able to eventually. Speaking of drawing, my great uncle painted that. It's a great painting. My cat watched me set this up and she just gave me the dirtiest look ever. That was so rude. I haven't updated in a while, but as you can see, I am back at my regular abode for now. And as you can see, I am so high up in this frame. Anyways, I started my placement and I am currently working with 12-year-olds. And if you don't know anything about 12 and 13-year-olds, is that they will roast you for literally anything. So I try to make myself look at least somewhat decent when I'm with the students, so they don't make fun of me. So far I've been successful, but I'm getting prepared for the roasts. I'm so prepared. I grew up with younger siblings. I feel like I'll be okay. But that's just what the situation is. I have gotten compliments on my nails, which was nice. A couple of the girls said my nails were nice. So we're doing great. But that's why I look way prettier than I normally look on this channel, because I normally film after I've taken off my work clothes. But we are doing some practice writing right now because I have finished the 4th draft of The Nature of the Beast and I don't want to look at it I don't want to look at it. I don't want to edit it. I edited it a little bit. I didn't film any of that, but I edited it a little bit and then I shipped it off to people. And I'm just waiting for their responses. And I don't want to think about it or look at it or even, I don't know, smell it. I don't know. What do books on a computer smell like? Electrons? I don't know. I don't want to think about it. So we are doing some practice writing. And the practice writing is, I think, going to be some romantic scenes because my goal this summer is to get the first draft of a romance novel completed. And hopefully I can do that. But I don't know. I have been very unmotivated to write. I think I used a bunch of mojo when I cranked out the last like 20,000 words for The Nature of the Beast in like a week. And then I got broken up with. And then I'm just trying to like figure everything out. But I think I just need to sit and I need to write practice writing. And by practice writing, I mean I write romantic scenes with fictional characters and myself as one of the characters. Because one, no one's ever going to see it. Two, it helps me stretch my romance things and write cute scenes that I can then just pluck the characters out and put different ones in and change it like a little bit. But it helps and it keeps the writing gears flowing. It's like adding a little bit of oil just to keep you writing. But that is what I'm going to be doing now. I probably won't be doing it for very long because my friend is asking for help on a university essay and I almost have 2 degrees, so I might as well help her with it. And also I'm a teacher, and if I don't help my friends with their papers, am I really a teacher? I don't think so. But I will get writing. I think I have a scene in mind. I'm not too sure. It is one that I'm going to write again as self-insert, but I do have another idea for a romance that I would be able to actually co-opt this scene into. So I think it's just a good idea to get it down on paper and then I can fix it up and make it better if I actually put it in a book. I don't know why I'm justifying it to you. Like I'm writing. You can't tell me what to write unless you pay me. And I don't do commissions. I did, but I don't do them anymore. I don't know. If you want to commission me, go ahead. I'm gonna say no, but anyways, I also feel very bad. This video is quite delayed because I did spend that week with my parents and then I didn't film very much. My goal this summer is, if you can hear the airplane landing, not film airplane landings. My goal this summer is to have like a work schedule where I write from like a specific time of the day because I am going to be unemployed and living with my parents. So I might as well at least try to be productive so I don't just spend all day rotting. So that's going to be my plan. So maybe I'll do like a day in the life of an unemployed 29-year-old. Oh yeah, my birthday passed. I don't know if I posted a video after my birthday passed. I'm old now. I'm almost 30. That's not old. It's not old at all. But I did have a kid ask me how old I was. And when I told him, he was like, damn, you're old. And I was like, no, I'm really not. You're just very young. I have been procrastinating because I don't really want to write, but I need to write. I need to get the gears going. I need to put steam in the engine. I'm not a mechanic. I don't know this. These metaphors are lacking. I'm going to put on some music and then I think I'm going to write. And that means I'm probably going to have to mute the rest of this clip because copyright. Anyways, ta-ta. You'll see me click-clack, hopefully. Here I go, procrastinating. I can't shut up. My cat is currently outside. So if I do get up, it's to grab my cat. Oh, she wants in. Look at the baby. She's wearing her little harness because she was outside, so she wears a harness because I don't attach the leash to her collar because I don't want her choking. And I have found her dangling from trees stuck on her leash, so I think it's a good idea. Oh, squirmy wormy. Doesn't like to be held very much. Hey. I was trying to get your harness off. Sorry, interrupting this writing thing to show you that my cat only drinks water from glasses. It has to be on the coffee table specifically because she always looks for it if I move it. And the plate is there because you can see the water damage on my coffee table from this little baby being a messy. Look at that. You just saw that splash. Again. I don't even think the plate's big enough. It's getting everywhere. Anyways, she gets very excited when I fill the cup up, which I just did. Unfortunately, I did not have my mic with me, so you probably didn't hear her meow. My little demon. Miss Toaster Strudel. I think I said in my first video that she was 5, but that's incorrect. She's turning 5 this year. She still looks like a little baby to me. I feel like I'm one of those like nature documentaries that's like, and here's the wild toast drinking her tap water from the cup. She doesn't drink from bowls, only cups. And there's another plane landing. I don't think it gets picked up, but holy crap, I'm so excited to not be living in a landing zone. Okay, Toast, I have invaded your privacy enough, and I need to get back to writing, so yeah, let's do that. This was the shortest writing session ever because my friend is ready for me to help her with her essay, so I wrote 160 words. I got a paragraph and a half. It's words on a page. It's still words on a page. Look at that, you can see it. My paragraph and a half. I did write quite a bit by hand. I need to type it up and actually, because I keep a Google sheet of all the words I type or write in a month. It's Toasty jingling by. And obviously I don't individually hand count the written words, so they don't count on paper. It's like when you go for a walk without wearing your Fitbit or Apple Watch or something like that. Like, it doesn't count even though you did it. So it's one of those situations. So I need to type more words. I need to sit down and actually focus and write. But I need to help my friend edit her essay because it is due tomorrow. And I promised her I would. So hopefully I'll see you again and it's not just the ending clip and I'll actually write some more, but I'm busy. Okay, bye. So I said in the last clip, hopefully the next clip is not just me saying goodbye and I actually write and there's a baby. Hi, baby. Okay. I said in the last clip that I hope that it isn't going to be just the ending clip and I'm actually going to write. And I hoped wrong. This is the ending clip. I'm not actually going to write. I do have a little update on Fahrenheit 451. I don't know if you can just hear my cat freaking out. She's freaking out. And a plane is landing. I know you can't hear the plane landing, but I am about 80 pages into Fahrenheit 451 and I have about 70 something left. And I just want to crank it out today. I am enjoying this book, but I don't feel like it's the right time for me to read it. I feel like I need to have more focus, and I would have enjoyed it if the circumstances were just a bit different. But we're just going to finish reading the book because I don't want to DNF it, and I want to get it done so I can actually read a romance book, which would be nice. But if you've enjoyed this vlog, please let me know. Give it a like, subscribe to follow for more. I'm hoping I'll get another one out next week. So next Saturday. I know today is Sunday, so hopefully Saturday I will see you again. And if I don't, I'm sorry. I'm trying. But thank you for watching and have a lovely day. Again, this is your second lovely day of the video, so it better be good. I'm saying it right now. Okay, bye-bye.